Hello YouTube friends, welcome to my channel. This is Rai with my husband travel buddy Alan. We're still here in Vienna, Austria. Join us by watching this video as we continue to explore the city center of Vienna. But before we do that, please don't forget to subscribe. From the Belvedere Palace, we also visited St. Charles Church. With its 72 meters high green copper dome, St. Charles Church is located on the south side of the old city of Vienna, just outside the ring, and is considered one of the most beautiful buildings in Vienna. It was built between 1716 and 1737. You can use the elevator that will take you right into the sphere of the dome. From there, you can climb to the top to get a fantastic view of Vienna. This is Vienna State Opera. Located in the center of Vienna, built in the years 1860s, the Vienna State Opera is one of the greatest and most famous opera houses in the world. Since it was built, it has been the scene of endless musical concerts, ballets, and operas. Located in the Berggarten in the Innenstadt district of Vienna, Austria since 1953, is the Mozart Monument. It is a monument dedicated to composer Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart. This 7.5-meter high statue was made by architect Karl Koenig and sculptor Victor Tugner. Vienna's history dates back to the first post-Christian century, when the Romans established the military camp Vindobona. Today's cityscape is characterized by the abundance of Baroque buildings, created mostly under the rule of Empress Maria Theresia and Franz Joseph, who was largely responsible for the monumental architecture in the city's center. This is the Hofburg Palace in Vienna. It provides an authentic view into the daily life of what was once the center of the powerful Habsburg dynasty, a family that once ruled the Austria-Hungary Empire. The House of Habsburg was one of the most important dynasties in Europe at the time, as it produced some of the kings that ruled Western Europe for several decades, starting from the 15th century. It also owned the Roman Empire throne during this time, which was a significant source of power. Today, the Hofburg Palace hosts some very interesting museums that offer a unique opportunity to learn about the traditions and history of the imperial court. The Hofburg Palace is one of the most educational, yet charming and interesting places in which one can observe the life during the era of the great kings that once ruled Europe. These days, the palace serves as the official home of Austria's president. Josefplatz is considered to be one of the most prominent squares in Vienna, Austria. Josefplatz is flanked by the magnificent Hofburg Palace from three corners. This public square in Vienna features a monument to Emperor Joseph II and is surrounded on all sides by historic buildings, home to the National Library, parts of the Hofburg Palace complex, and the Augustine Kirk Church. The emperor at the time when Josefplatz reached its final form was Joseph II, which explains the name. Joseph himself dominates the center of the square with a monument in his honor, completed in year 1807, just a few years after his 1790 death. The Schatzkammer houses a number of items for which the word priceless really does apply. Most stem from the time of the Habsburgs, the Holy Roman Empire, and the Austrian Empire. The Schatzkammer or Imperial Treasury, when you pass through the entrance, it looks like a kind of door you see in bank vaults, because you will find relics, crown jewels, and other treasures in here. Some of its highlights include crown of the Holy Roman Emperor and the Habsburg Imperial Crown. As we're about to leave the palace complex, I can't help but be amazed of the beautiful architectural design of its dome in the entrance. Known as the imperial center of the city, this Hofburg Palace complex, from front to back of the buildings, all the exterior architectural designs are uniquely magnificent and impressive. Just merely looking at these attractions, you knew now why the city of Vienna is one of the most visited tourist destinations in the world. Whether in the historic city center, in the traditional wine taverns, or on the other side of the Danube, Vienna is full of architectural highlights. In this city, contemporary and historic buildings coexist in a strikingly innovative manner. The Albertina is a must-visit art museum in Vienna, with more than 60,000 drawings and close to 1 million graphic works since the late Gothic era and up to present days. Since the early 19th century, it holds one of the best art collections anywhere to be found. In the Batliner collection, you will find some of the great works with familiar signatures like Leonardo da Vinci, Michelangelo, and others, alongside an excellent collection of European Impressionism and Russian avant-garde. Other than drawings and paintings, the Albertina Museum holds an architectural collection hosting thousands of works as well as photographic collection with more than 100,000 exhibits since the early days of photography. One of the most visited tourist attractions here in the city of Vienna is the St. Stephen's Cathedral. It is an impressive Catholic church located in Stephanplatz, right in the center of Vienna. As the most important and most recognizable church in Austria's capital, along with the recognizable colorful roof, it is seen and easily recognized practically from almost anywhere within the city. When the church was constructed more than 800 years ago, it was actually built outside the city and was supposed to have 2 towers. The distinctive and unbalanced look of this church was given due to the fact that the funds simply ran out during the construction, which left it with only one impressive tower. A high-end shopping experience, or window shopping for most people, will be in the city center, in the pedestrian street of Kartnerstrasse. You can find here some fancy names such as the famous traditional crystal chandelier makers. Not fit for every pocket, but you will most probably stroll in it several times during your stay due to its strategic location between the tourist attractions in Vienna city center. There is this famous monument in the Kartnerstrasse that most tourists want to have a picture with. It is the Column of Pest or Column of Trinity. It is actually this monument that I saw online that attracts me to visit the city of Vienna. So I won't waste the chance to have my pictures taken in this place. This is the Peterskirch. I don't know if I pronounce it right, but the Peterskirch is a Baroque Roman Catholic parish church in Vienna, Austria. It was transferred in 1970 by the Archbishop Vienna Franz Cardinal Koenig to the priest of the Opus Dei. It is really a busy day for us, and there are still a lot of tourist attractions to see. This will end our video here on our first day in Vienna, Austria. But watch out for the next video as we continue to explore this place. Thank you for watching, and please don't forget to like, share, leave a comment, subscribe, and hit on that notification bell for more updates. Bye for now. Auf Wiedersehen.